Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nik Farshaira binti Muhammad Razali and I will present the chapter 1, which is the introduction. I will start with a statement of background study. The academic performance of university students is a critical factor in determining their higher education success. Academic performance is very important among university students nowadays because it can affect their ability to be hired by employers in the future. According to the literature, time management, attendance, and teaching methods are all important factors that can affect the academic performance among university students. This statement is supported by College Parents of America. Poor time management, including such having too many classes or attempting to balance work and school, is the cause of declining academic performance. Next is the problem statement. Different levels of time management, attendance of students, and teaching method had an influence on students' academic performance among university students. If these elements are not being considered, the educational system may be slowed down and the failure rates may be increased. Proceed with the significance of study. To the students, it helped the university students to apply any method to improve their academic performance, whether in time management, attendance, or teaching method. Towards the researchers, it assists the researchers in better understanding the effect of time management, attendance, and teaching method on academic performance among university students. And towards the organization, it assists the university management in imposing a solution for students with poor academic performance by utilizing the factors of time management, attendance, and teaching method. So, the research objectives for this study is, first, to identify the relationship between time management and academic performance. Second is to identify the relationship between attendance and the academic performance. Third, to identify the relationship between teaching method and the academic performance. The research question for this study is, first, what is the relationship between time management and academic performance? Second, what is the relationship between attendance and academic performance? And third, what is the relationship between teaching method and the academic performance?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mansuryati binti Wan Amar. I will continue this presentation by explaining the chapter 2 of this study, which is Literature Review Framework. The conceptual framework of this study is regarding the relationship of time management, attendance, and teaching method with academic performance. Based on the figure 2.1, it can be assumed that time management, attendance, and teaching method influence academic performance among university students. Next, I will explain about dependent variables for our study, which is academic performance. Academic performance has always been of importance to higher education institutions. The study of factors influencing students' academic performance has become a major topic in the higher education community. Academic performance refers to the level to which a student, instructor, or institution has attained their short or long-term educational goals as measured by continuous assessment or cumulative grade point average or CGPA. Prior study has demonstrated that academic accomplishment among students is essential in terms of employment opportunities. Plus, great academic performance provides individuals with confidence and determination to face the different challenges they face when looking for work. Besides, individuals who can use their knowledge and understanding of their fields of specialization will be more likely to get job, as this ability will enhance the individual's confidence in finding work. Previous research has focused on measuring students' academic performance, as it is one of the most complex areas of academic literature, as scientific student performance is influenced by many factors. Now let's move on with independent variables. Firstly, time management can be defined as a set of behavioral abilities that are essential for managing studies and class schedule. It is all about creating the right balance between your homework, university college life, and free time to achieve effective time management. Despite the fact that effective time management has been related to improved academic achievement in students, many students struggle to find a balance between their studies and their daily lives. Time management can be extremely beneficial in a student's heavy schedule. It guarantees that students be properly prepared, organized, and focused in order to manage their everyday life and complete academic projects on time. This can be accomplished by establishing personal goals and attempting to achieve them with an improved mindset. As a result, this study will look into the relationship between time management and academic performance among university students. Next is attendance. Attendance was defined the number of people present somewhere in an event. In this study, we are referring to the students' attendance in class during the school day. The related between student attendance and student performance is the major reason for high-quality attendance statistics. Students who have performed well in terms of attendance will give the good result in academic performance rather than the students which not be considered in attend their self in school. It was been found by previous study has that students who do not attend schools frequently have fewer hours of classroom instruction, resulting in inferior academic performance. Attendance performance has influenced students' ethical and moral values. As a result, this will have an impact on your professional life. These studies show that significant between attendance and academic performance. Lastly, the word teaching method refers to the broad concepts and management tactics that are applied in the classroom. Significant research on the effectiveness of teaching approaches suggest that the successes of learners frequently reflect the quality of teaching. A research found that the specified teaching method should not focus on dispensing rules, definition, and a procedure for students to memorize, but should also actively engage students as primary participants. They do not use activity-based learning to motivate students to solve real-world problems using applicable knowledge. Because the teaching technique has control over the actions of knowledge sharing, the lecturer may aim to maximize information transmission while minimizing time and efforts. Therefore, teachers' teaching methods have a significant impact on scholars' academic and real-life achievement.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I bid to our respectful lecturer, Dr. Mazna and fellow peeps. My name is Nur Nadia Muhammad Ismail Bahroy. I will proceed with Chapter 3, Methodology of the Research Study. This chapter provides overview of the methods used during the study to determine the factors influencing student academic performance. According to Claire Celtis, a research design is the arrangement of conditions for the data collection and analysis in such a way that it aims to combine relevance to the research purpose with procedure economy. The descriptive design is used in the study to determine the relationship between time management, attendance, teaching method, and student academic performance. Through this design, the researchers could determine whether the independent variables are related with dependent variables. Besides that, the researcher used tools to collect feedback from respondents by employing survey through questionnaire. Moreover, the study used correlational approach as it is interfered with the normal flow of work as little as possible. This study used probability sampling, which is a simple random sampling, to obtain data from university students, as it is the best sampling that is time efficient. This is because the researchers do not have enough time to interview every student as well as for students to put up with. Besides that, the researcher also used a cross-sectional anonymous online survey method as the researcher collect data over within short period times to achieve research objective. As for sample size, the target population are university students. The questionnaire will be distributed to 150 students through Google Form questionnaire. It will be distributed via WhatsApp and Instagram. Therefore, the collected response from study populations are 107 respondents. Next, we move to data analysis method. In this study, 4 types of analysis will be used to analyze all of the data collected in this study, which are descriptive analysis, reliability analysis, correlation analysis, and hypothesis testing. The data collected from the structured questionnaire used in the study will be analyzed using statistical package for social science SPSS. Descriptive analysis will be used to investigate the relationship between time management, attendance, teaching method, and academic performance. The researchers use a frequency analysis to analyze the frequency of demography of respondents. It consists of their age, gender, education, university institution, current semester, and CGPA. Reliability analysis will be performed to determine the relevance of the measurements for both independent variables and dependent variable. The Cronbach alpha reliability coefficient will be used in this analysis using SPSS software to assess the strength of association between the questionnaire items and the variable represented. Next is correlation analysis. The potential relationship between time management, attendance, teaching method, and academic performance will be examined using correlation analysis. The correlation between these variables will be calculated for the entire sample of participants. A percent correlation coefficient will be used to ascertain the direction of the relationship between this variable and the signal of multicollinearity. Last but not least, hypothesis testing. The primary goal of hypothesis testing is to choose between 2 hypotheses about the value of a population parameter. The probability of obtaining a sample test statistic that is at least as extreme as that found in the sample data, assuming the null hypothesis is true, is denoted by the p-value. The p-value is the smallest level of significance at which the statistic observed value is significant. The null hypothesis for the study will be rejected or failed to reject based on hypothesis testing. Because both variables are on an interval scale, regression analysis will be used in hypothesis testing. The study will see if there is a link between time management, attendance, teaching methods, and students' academic performance.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Ainfa binti Ahmad. Today I will present the descriptive analysis from the chapter 4 and the whole chapter 5. So the descriptive analysis, we can see the 2 pie chart according to the research that have been complete. The first pie chart is about level of academic performance of female students. It was shows that the majority of female students have a high level of academic performance, which is 60%. Another respondents of 36% have a moderate level of academic performance, while the remaining 4% of respondents have a low level of academic performance. It can be concluding that the majority of female students has performed their study. The second pie chart is about level of time management among university students. The pie charts, normal and good part show the average percentage level of time management among university students, which is 31% and 38% respectively. It demonstrates how time management has influenced university students. There are only 2% on the poor section, so there was a small amount of time management that tried to approach the university students. 60% and 30% of university students are satisfied and dissatisfied with their time management.
Next, let's move to reliability test. Cronbach alpha was calculated for each variable to assess dependability. According to Bashpai and Bashpai, reliability is the degree to which a measure is free of bias and as a result guarantees consistent measurement over time and across different items in the inputs. A reliability analysis was performed on time management, attendance, teaching method which total 18 items, and academic performance which total 5 items. Table besides me shows time management, attendance, teaching method, and academic performance are all measured in numbers. It demonstrated that the researcher's questionnaire is accurate because it was administered to the sample. The alpha coefficient for the item, such as teaching method, is 0.906, indicate that it has high degree of dependability and acceptable. According to general acknowledged norm, alpha Cronbach score between 0.6 and 0.8 are moderate but acceptable. As a result, it is possible to conclude that the questionnaire given by the researchers are valid. According to the table here, the Pearson correlation result demonstrated a moderate connection and positive association between time management and academic performance, which are 0.5 to 1. According to the findings, rise in time management is correlated to an increase in academic performance among university students. Furthermore, according to the Pearson correlation finding shown in the table above, there is a moderate connection and a positive association between teaching method and academic performance, which are 0.570. According to this, an increase in teaching method correlated to an increase in academic performance among university students. Aside from that, this table shows that there is no evidence of multicollinearity between these variables and academic performance, since the Pearson correlation between these variables is less than 0.80.
I will continue with hypothesis testing. The linear regression analysis for this study is presented in table 4.4. This research model's R-square is 0.29. This means that 29% of academic performance is influenced by time management, attendance, and teaching method. In other words, the three independent variables explain by 29% of the variances in academic performance. The remaining 71% of the variation in academic performance would be explained by other factors that were not considered in this study. According to table 4.5, the significant value for this research model is 0.001. This means that the theoretical framework has a significant model because the significant value is less than 0.05. As a result, hypothesis testing for this study can be continued. According to table 4.6, time management, attendance, and teaching method all have a significant relationship with academic performance. Thus, all of the null hypotheses are rejected.
So now we go to the last chapter of our research. The population consists of 107 respondents with a simple sample technique. This research has supported by analysis of factors influencing the academic performance of undergraduate income researchers. All of the factors that influence student performance should be taken seriously because the consequence could be significant for studies. As a result, certain recommendations have been made by researchers to improve student academic performance. According to the findings, the correlation between these variables is mostly moderately positive. As a result, HA1, HA2, and HA3 were acceptable because they demonstrate a significant link between the variables. This study also demonstrates that there are very strong positive association between teaching method and academic performance. Lastly, that shows that all these factors, which are time management, attendance, and teaching method, does have significantly relationship with students' academic performance. The recommendations, there was two ideas or suggestions from this study, which the first is every student should work on improving their time management skills. According to Make 2019, being purposeful throughout the day is key to effective time management for students. It means that a daily plan provides a student control over their day so that it will help them stay organized and concentrate on what to do most. The second recommendation is every university should support students to improve their attendance. Academic success is based on the level of students' attendance. It was according by Clotilda 2022. Real-time absence tracking is the most effective method for higher education students in institutions. Students' attendance is recorded and tracked using attendance management system. Understand that welcoming and develop a warmth is the method that can create engagement between the students and families' university culture. As a result, implementing the suggested strategy can aid in attendance rates. That's all for me. Thank you.